Shalom, Apostle Tahar coming back at you with this truth, giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. And I'm going to entitle this The Lake of Fire. And what you see on the screen is a loop of the Lake of Fire. And this is what America is going to look like. Going to somewhat look like when Armageddon takes place, when its destruction takes place. This effect, if you're keeping up with the volcano erupting in Hawaii, certain parts of Hawaii or a certain part of Hawaii, and you see the lava, coming out of the mountain, and it looks like something that you might have seen from a movie. Now you can see it in real life, if you go on certain news channels. But anyway, what you're looking at is it's called a lava lake effect. When lava covers a big area of land, it actually looks like a lake of fire. You see that molten lava, which is a bright, angry red, and you see kind of like little explosions popping up here and there. Well, that's why John, when he was on the Isle of Patmos and he saw that vision, and he recorded it 4 times in the book of Revelation. When he saw America, it looked like a lava lake, which he called the lake of fire. So I'm going to just go into these scriptures here, scriptures that we should already know, but I'm just going to put them in a certain order. First scripture is, or first precept is Revelation 19, verse 20. It says, and the beast was taken. The beast, we should all know what or who the beast is, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. Now people are going to be deceived more than forced, because it's going to be mandatory, but they're going to deceive you to take it. Then, like if you bring up, well, I can't take it because it says in the book of Revelation that that's the mark of the beast and blah, 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 and I'm going to be destroyed by the Most High. What are they going to tell you? They're going to tell you the same thing that the serpent told Eve. You're not going to die. They're going to tell you what you want to hear. No, that has nothing to do with the mark of the beast. This is just technology. And a lot of you Israelites out there are going to fall for that. So now let's look up the word deceive, or deceived, G4105, and the word is planao, which is a Greek word which means to cause to stray, to lead astray, lead aside from the right way. So when you take that mark, that chip, you're taking the mark of the beast, which the Most High told you in the scriptures, the main scripture, Revelation 13, verse 15 on down. And a lot of you follow certain teachers, Israelite teachers or Christian teachers or whatever, and they pretty much tell you that that's not the microchip. So a lot of you are going to take it because your teachers or your masters told you that's not the chip. Now some of them might say, well, I'm not going to take the chip, but the mark of the beast is not the chip. The mark of the beast is the microchip. It says, goes on to say, to go astray, wander, roam about, metaphorically, to lead away from the truth. Because the truth is the mark of the beast is a chip, the microchip. To lead, that's why it says to either put in your right hand or in your forehead. In Europe, it's your left hand or your forehead. To lead into error. So if you take that chip, you know you're going in the way of error, to deceive, to be led into error, to be led aside from the path of virtue, which is truth, to go astray, sin, to serve, to sever or fall away from the truth, of heretics, to be led away into error and sin. So taking that mark of the beast is sin. And if you take that mark, you're gonna be backstroking in the lava lake, the lake of fire. In the book of Revelation 20 verse 10, I'm gonna start at the fourth verse. I'm gonna read the fourth verse, and then I'll jump to the 10th. It says, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of the Most High, because we're going to be tempted. We're going to be tested, and which had not worshipped the beast. We should all know what the beast is, neither his image. We should all know what the image is, and the image is not the picture of Cesare Borgia or Caesar Borgia, however way you want to say it. Neither had received his mark upon their forehead or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years. Now I'm going to jump down to the 10th verse. It says, and the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake. And the devil is talking about the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone. And that lake of fire and brimstone is nothing more than, the technical term is a lava lake, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. And they're going to be tormented in slavery. Revelation 20 verse 14. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. Now the Christians teach that the lake of fire is hell. Well, how can you cast death and hell into hell if the lake of fire is hell? This is the second death. And the second death applies to 2/3 of Israel, Esau, and the other nations that's in America and certain parts around the planet. Revelation 20 verse 15. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life. Now, the only ones that are going to be written in the book of life are the elect. So not all Israel is going to be written in the book of life. Was cast into the lake of fire, the lava lake. Which that lava lake is America, because from a bird's eye view, it's going to look like a lake that's on fire. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.